Sandblasting and skincare. You wouldn't think the two go together really, but they do. Before you go in with your self-tanner. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. My self-tanner. That's gum, G-U-M, not G-U-N. We're not blowing anyone up here. I call all my products him, by the way, because they're all male as far as I'm concerned. Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name's Joseph. This channel's Joseph Makes Skincare, and here we have a lot of fun, guys, just making skincare, talking about skincare. I demo certain products, and occasionally I review outstanding products or ones which are so poor that they deserve note. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching us all how to make this, which I'm going to be calling Summer Skin Polish. It smells like heaven on earth. It smells very similar to the Summer Skin Mahogany Brown Self-Tanning Potion, and these two go in tandem. So you use this one before you use this one. And what this does is it has very, very, very small grains in, but they're very, very hard as well. You won't even feel them in the formulation. And what it does is it creates like the perfect canvas for summer skin. So if that sounds like something you guys want to find out how to make, keep watching. And you need a separate exfoliator because basically self-tans, what they do is they react with what are called amino acids in the skin and the keratin in the skin as well. And what happens is there's a chemical reaction, the two meet each other, and from the second one touches the other, the chemical reaction starts, and which ultimately ends up in the stain or the brown color, which we see as, you know, the self-tan. And think about that logically, guys. If you've got loads of dead skin cells on your skin, and you put something like a self-tanner on, the first thing that this is going to react and interact with is those dead skin cells, and then eventually it will get to the skin underneath and stain that as well. But this will stain everything that's got keratin and amino acids in it, including dead skin cells. So we need to get rid of them somehow. Otherwise, we're going to end up with patchiness, streaking, so on. Therefore, we need to try and remove those dead skin cells to provide the smoothest, most appropriate canvas for something like summer skin. And this will do that, guys. This has got two exfoliants in. It's got a chemical exfoliant and a manual exfoliant. And the manual exfoliant in Summer Polish is aluminium oxide. Now, these are the same ingredient as in microdermabrasion treatments and sandblasting as well. Sandblasting and skincare, you wouldn't think the two go together really, but they do. Yeah, and so these are tiny, tiny, tiny little grains, but they're incredibly hard, guys. You can't even feel them in the Summer Polish because they are so small, and yet the hardness of them make them such an effective exfoliant. And Summer Skin also has the chemical exfoliant lactic acid in, and lactic acid is derived from milk, sour milk in fact. It's responsible for Cleopatra's beautiful skin, infamously beautiful skin. She used to take Ass's milk baths, it's sour Ass's milk baths, which was, in other words, lactic acid baths, and so her skin was being sloughed off on it. You know what I'm trying to say. So the lactic acid in the formula is optional. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. If you have particularly sensitive skin, I would avoid using any type of alpha hydroxy acids on your skin. But simply by applying a layer of Summer Polish just before you go in with your self-tanner. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. My self-tanner will ensure that the application is near perfect, or as near perfect as you can get. I will talk through how to apply self-tanners. I'm going to do a separate tutorial on that, and I'll show you what it looks like before and after. But first of all, we definitely need to scrub our skins. Summer Polish, guys, is a 100% oil-free formulation. There's no oil. The only oils that are in this are essential oils, and they're not real proper oils, are they? And they're responsible for giving it that gorgeous, summery, woody, citrusy sort of smell, thanks to the orange essential oils and the rosemary essential oils. And the tiny, tiny diamond hard grains in this formula will slough off all of those dead skin cells. And the lactic acid in the formula too will also help to loosen up the glue which are holding, sometimes you can get dead skin cells which aren't quite ready to leave your skin, although they're still clogging up your skin's surface. We need to try and give them a little helping hand, in other words, and that's what the lactic acid's doing into the formula. That's melting the glue which are holding those dead skin cells together, and thus they're, ruining your skin's appearance, and also So what we're doing in effect is we're loosening the glue, and then we're going in with the aluminium oxide crystals, which is then just sweeping it all away, and then we rinse off. And everything I'm using in today's tutorial I got on eBay in England, in the UK, guys. I'll link all of everything into the description below. The whole formulation possibly came to around £2 or £3. Stop smelling it. I can't stop smelling it. It just smells so gorgeous. Yeah, about £2 or £3, guys, possibly less. And again, you can make as much or as less as this as you, or as little as this as you want. There's no preservatives in this formulation. Again, add preservatives if you want to keep it for longer. I would just say use this once a week for 2 or 3 months, or until it starts to go off, and then just make a new batch. And as with all of my tutorials, guys, summer polish is incredibly easy to make. Stop smelling it. We're using tablespoons and teaspoons as opposed to having to measure everything out right down to the last bloody mil. I'm not one of those type of formulators, and my tutorials are so easy to follow, guys. But without any further ado, here's how to make summer polish, and we'll meet on the other side to talk about how to use and when to use. Right, beautiful ones, here's how we make my skin polish. So you'll need a pack of aluminium oxide powder, a pack of Guar gum powder. That's gum, G-U-M, not G-U-N. We're not blowing anyone up here. Lactic acid liquid, 80%. This is an optional ingredient. Just adds another level of exfoliation to the paste. Glycerine. Adds hydration and also helps us make the slurry so we don't get lumps in the formula. And essential oils of your choice. Here I'm using rosemary and orange because they make a beautiful combination. They smell gorgeous together. Really citrusy yet woody at the same time. Plastic clean bowl for our mixing in. 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. And a jug with water in. I've just used tap water here. You can use mineral water or deionized water. Now, in your clean plastic bowl, beautiful ones, you'll need to add Guar gum and glycerin. Here we're going to make the slurry, or the paste, if you like. And we do this because it helps to make a really, really lovely gel, but also by doing the step first, you'll ensure there are no lumps in the paste eventually, or in the end. So into my bowl, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of Guar gum. That was a heaped teaspoon, so possibly around a flat teaspoon, but you know, because I'm using, you know what I'm trying to say. Right, glycerin to wet the Guar gum powder. We're going to add 2 teaspoonfuls of glycerin. That's 1. And that's 2. I'll link where I've got everything into the description below. Just give these a quick mix together, guys. So now we go and get a jug of water. And to the slurry, we're going to be adding 5 tablespoonfuls of water. This is why we need a tablespoon and a teaspoon, guys. I don't measure anything out in mils, just so it's easier for you beautiful ones at home to follow. There goes 4. And there's the 5th tablespoon. Just give those a blend together. And I didn't speed this up too fast because I want you guys to see how thick the gel it makes. Again, if you want a thinner gel, just add more water, or thicker gel, use less water. And this is a totally oil-free formulation, guys, so it won't clog any pores. Just give that a quick wipe, please. I said a quick wipe, Joseph. What the hell are you doing? It's clean. Right, now we're going to go in with our lactic acid. As I said at the beginning of this how-to step, this is an optional ingredient. If you have sensitive skin, don't use lactic acid, beautiful ones. Just miss this stage out. But, you know, I just think it adds another level of exfoliation to the formula. Lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid, beautiful ones. It's a chemical exfoliant. We will be adding aluminium oxide into the formula, which is a manual exfoliant, but I'll talk about that when we get there. So aluminium oxide powder now, guys. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of this into the paste in a minute. And aluminium oxide is the ingredient used in microdermabrasion. They're tiny, tiny, tiny little crystals, and they're incredibly hard. You can barely feel them in the paste though, guys, but they're certainly there, and they certainly exfoliate the skin thoroughly, although very, very gentle, albeit very, very gently too. So that's just 1 teaspoon going into the paste. Just combine them all together, beautiful ones. And because this formulation has no preservatives in, you'll need to use it relatively quickly, within 2 weeks, I would say, or keep it in the fridge. Right. Now, essential oils of your choice. As I said, rosemary and orange is one of my favourite combinations. It just smells gorgeous. Perhaps try lavender and vanilla. That's also a nice combination. So I've added 10 drops of rosemary essential oil there. And now I'm going to go in with 10 drops of orange essential oil. And use this paste on your body. I wouldn't recommend using it on your face, beautiful ones, although you can. But certainly use it before applying self-tanners, because it will eliminate the dead skin cells, which can cause streaking, patchiness, so on. So, yeah, no, definitely use this just before applying self-tanner. Apply a thick layer, leave it on for 10 minutes, and rinse off. And this costs less than £2 to make, guys. So how much would you pay for that in the shops? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So beautiful ones. That's how we make summer polish, which is packed full of lactic acid and aluminium oxide crystals, which will just sweep away all those dead skin cells, which could clog up your skin and ruin any self-tanner. You can use it on its own without using self-tanner afterwards. Just make sure you moisturize thoroughly afterwards. I would say make sure you apply onto damp. Let me put him over here. Put my self-tanner over there. Just make sure you apply to damp skin. So when you're in the shower or in the bath, just scoop some of him out. I call all my products him, by the way, because they're all male as far as I'm concerned. Scoop some of them out, rub it on, rub your palms together, then exfoliate onto the areas of concern or any parts of your body. Leave on for 10-15 minutes so the acids can then loosen the glue, which you know what I'm trying to say. And then by the action of you massaging the paste throughout your skin, you'll just be sweeping away those dead skin cells to reveal brighter, fresher, younger looking skin, in fact. And then we are creating the perfect canvas for summer skin too, so that it won't look patchy then, and it won't look streaky, and it will go on much, much better, and it will last longer too. I would say to use summer skin twice a week. And also once you've got your self-tan on and it's developed and you've got the colour, then certainly apply the summer polish once a week on top of your self-tan, so that you're ensuring it fades evenly, because the self-tan obviously will go as your skin sheds itself, and we're just helping skin to shed more evenly, and thus the skin tan, the tan colour, will fade more evenly with the help of something like summer skin. God, it smells delicious. But I will, of course, explain all the how-tos, the do's and don'ts for self-tanning, for something, how to use summer skin, tips and tricks, how to get the best out of a self-tanning formulation too. And the summer polish will be heavily involved in that tutorial, but that's not today, that possibly tomorrow or even Wednesday. Today's Monday. Can you use summer skin on your face? Possibly, if you've got very strong skin. I mean, I would certainly be able to use it on my face, but if you've got sensitive skin or your skin's fragile, then I would just avoid using it on your face. Maybe just make a separate scrub for your face. I have done a video on that somewhere on my channel. It's the Microdermabrasion one. But just maybe keep summer skin just for your body and or for self-tanning. Cost-wise and accessibility of ingredients, I'd probably say less than £2 for 100 mils or 200 mils, or you could even I could even fill that up, you know, to the top with the summer scrub or summer polish, get it right. And as I said before, I got all the ingredients for this batch from eBay. And you'll be able to find those in your own country. I know America, ebay.com, not .co.uk, ebay.com. You can certainly buy all of the ingredients. They certainly sell Guar gum. They certainly sell lactic acid and aluminium oxide crystals. Not too sure about other countries, but I did check America, ebay.com, and I know it's available in England because I bought, you know, I got them from England. So, but that's all from me today, beautiful ones. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, please do give this video a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing so that you're kept notified every time I release new videos. And all that remains is for me to bid you beautiful ones a gorgeous week. And I will see you all very, very soon, my lovelies. Take care. See ya. Bye.